As an Arsenal fan, I want to point out how difficult it is to carry on this series because we are back for the Wolves to Glory series here on Dazman Football, and it's tough. I'm recording this after the Wolves game but before the North London derby, and I'm hurt by the team that I have taken on board in EA Sports FC 26, but that's not going to stop me. Wolves are currently sitting in third place in my universe with my team, and today we're taking on Liverpool to start today's episode in the hopes of getting ourselves European football in only my second season at Wolves. So let's have a look at the league then, shall we? The standings are as thus. Arsenal unbeaten in that world. We've taken a loss. We're sitting in third place, level on points with Newcastle, ahead of Liverpool, ahead of Fulham, ahead of Nottingham Forest. Our goal difference is a +3, Arsenal's is a +10, and Newcastle's is a +5. So we are high flying here at the beginning of the season. And in today's episode, we're going to be taking on, let's have a look, Liverpool, Newcastle, Tottenham. I'm going to leave the Leicester game for the next episode. But yes, Liverpool, Newcastle, Tottenham. It's a big set of games for us today. So let's go and see what Alex Scott wants to talk about. First and foremost, I just want to say thanks. I feel good about what's happening right now. It feels like you're giving me the chance to prove myself. You've got a real chance, son. Well done. If you haven't seen, we can have a look at the league, the team in a moment. But while we wait for that, please do leave a like on the video. Drop a comment, let me know you're here, and if you're new to the channel, I would appreciate if you could hit that subscribe button. That would be absolutely awesome. Thank you very much for checking out the video. Let's go into here. What does Mosquera want now? Been playing pretty well. You want to play against Liverpool? We'll see how that feels, mate. We'll have to have a look and see how that feels. So now that Mosquera is happy, let's get going for today's actual episode then, shall we? The Premier League is today. Wolves in third against Liverpool in fourth. Here's my team. Somerville from the relegated West Ham and Arias are my wingers with Kolo Muani up front. We've got Bellegarde in centre mid next to Paqueta, also from the relegated West Ham, as well as Tyler Adams in CDM. Then we have the man named after the club, Wolf, in left back, Agbadu in centre back with Diamande in centre back alongside him, also I believe from relegated West Ham, and then Chachoa on the right. So we do still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Wolves players with Johnson in goal, 6 if you count Agbadu as well. So it's not a complete overwrite. We also have a Rocadare on the bench. We've got Werner, Bargi, there's also Tommy Doyle, Alex Scott is here, whoever. We've got Bueno, Achampong from Chelsea, and Rushworth, and then a lot more here with Manetzi, Mosquera, Nippon, Gomez, and Robbie. It's a change team. I'm not going to say it's not, but it's also not completely wolfless, if that makes sense as well. So let's go, shall we? Into the game. It's at Molineux. I will just say I am fighting off a bit of an illness here, so if I do cough or sniff or sound weird, well, that could also be because my mic's moved a little bit, but mostly it's going to be because I'm fighting off an illness. So Isaac up front for Liverpool here. Now, I could just tank the game and make Wolves look terrible, but that would only hurt myself, in fairness. Connor Bradley kind of just see, there's Isaac trying to make a run forward. Mo Salah is still here. I don't think a lot of people have that on their ballot card at the end of this season in real life. Send it down to Arias. Arias sends a through ball to Kolo Muani here. Kolo Muani's cross. Somerville with the diving header. Oh! From my camera angle, that looked like that was low enough for him to just go through and volley it, but he went for the diving header. Don't think he was going to catch out Mamardashvili there. I wonder if Liverpool have rested Alisson in this game, or if they've sold him. Paqueta sends it out to Somerville. Up over the top, looks for Bellegarde. Unlucky. Wolf has been beaten there. Took one in the back there as well, ref. Here comes Mo Salah. Whatever will be, I guess. But Wolf got back there. Tyler Adams, Somerville. Wolf sent it back into Somerville. Oh, the pass inside wasn't great. Looked like he didn't know where to put that. Wolf is headed it. Isak may have got there first. But however you say his name, tries to send Salah on a run. And now here goes Somerville. Seeing a lot of the ball today, but Isak trapped back well there. They're going for this out ball to Salah a lot though. Here is Mo Salah again. Achampong gets a start. A big start for him today. And he managed to slow down Salah there. That was good. Now Diamonde can bring it forward. Paqueta to Bellegarde. To Wolf. Wolf overran it though to Connor Bradley. Alexi McAllister changes sides here. Here is Florian Wirtz. Rodrigo. Oh my. Rodrigo playing very narrow. Here is Isak. Couple step overs. Oh, he's through there as well. Johnson with the save, but it springs free to Rodrigo, who must be playing out on the left wing, but had come inside. I don't even know how Isak got free. Great save from Sam Johnston. Look at this. Cut out 3 guys with that through ball. Great save, but parries it straight into the path of Rodrigo, which really takes away from the save there. And Wolves, who had actually started really well, in fairness, now on the back foot. Oh, good pass there. Kolo Muani out to Somerville. Here is Somerville now. Got nobody with him. Tries to cut back. Connor Bradley boots it. Kirkes is going to try and keep that in. He kind of has done. But I don't think his teammates are going to be very thankful for him for doing so. Here is Paqueta. Chachoa. Bellegarde showed a little bit too much of it there to Gravenberch, but it's worked out quite well. Gravenberch to Somerville. Somerville cuts it back, but Connor Bradley's done really well to just track the cut back. Just tried to make some space for a cross and it couldn't work. Oh, and then everybody stepped over the ball. And now here is Mo Salah steps in. Gravenberch to Florian Wirtz. Isak is open. Achampong seems to have switched off. Cover comes across. Connor Bradley. Oh, Diamonde's done well. And if they can move, they've got a men over here. Here's Somerville. Tried to move, but didn't move correctly. Virgil van Dijk gets it forward to Salah. Oh, Connor Bradley's got so lucky there. Isak, little flick inside to Wirtz. Wirtz goes for a little step. Does a bit too much, and then Isak completely bottles it. Now Lucas Paqueta sends it down to Arias, and Wolves can't break here. Arias' cross. Somerville's there. Connor Bradley with a risky header back. Is Gravenberch to Salah. Into Isak. Great tackle by Diamonde. And if he can get that through ball off. Oh, Gomez had to step across. And Kirkes keeps it in. Here is Rodrigo now. Playing quite deep for a left winger, to be honest. Especially in Liverpool's system. Here's Gravenberch. Oh, good little turn there. Bertza to Isak. Rodrigo, so much movement in this front three of Liverpool. Well, 2 of them at least. I haven't seen Salah move too deep. Or too narrow even. But here comes Liverpool now with the corner. Get it out. Virgil van Dijk heads it over. Wolves looking to play out from the back here. Here is Chachoa. Chachoa's pass gets very lucky. Little through ball down to Arias. Arias cuts inside. Cross. Kolo Muani scores! Come on! A little bit of luck there with Arias. I thought he may have been offside. But come on, my friend. What a goal. Arias gets the cut back. Kirkes can't read it. Cross comes in and Kolo Muani beats. I want to say that was Isak, but I don't think it should be. Back there, it can't. That must have been Kanate, and I've just gotten confused there with the graphics. But 1-1, Kolo Muani, great cross from Arias as well, proving why we haven't struggled on that right wing. I am not looking to replace that right wing at all. I'm very happy with Arias, and Wolf stepped up as well, showing why we haven't replaced that left back as well. And Somerville plays it in to Wolf, and now here goes Wolf. He is left-footed as well to get a cross in. Arias tries to rise, but Kirkes blocks it off. Now here is Rodriguez. Takes ages to juggle it down. Into Gravenberch. Oh, it might have been Gravenberch, actually. Because Konate doesn't look like he's on. Diamonde steps up. Paqueta through ball. Tried to cut past just one too many Liverpool players there. Here is Rodrigo now. Into Vertza. Through ball into Isak. The ball roll into Rodrigo. And now Gravenberch. Wolves just trying to cut down passing lanes. Isak is... Oh, ref. Referee! No way! That is a con! Isak hits the floor, trips Diamonde, gets back up and scores, and they're going to say that's fine. That is an absolute joke. Isak doesn't get anything off Diamonde. Look at that air shot. Kicks Diamonde on the back of the foot. Oh my days. I already have a disdain for Isak, and that's what's going to happen now. Gutted. Absolutely gutted there. And Isak celebrates it as well, the fraud. The absolute fraud. And Wolves are on the back foot again here, and that is not fair. Arias looks to cross. Kirkes gets a block that time. Tyler Adams stops Vertza. And the referee, showing he can use his whistle, blows for halftime. What an insult that is, man. I'm absolutely gutted of that. I was literally just about to say as well, Isak is having nothing off of Diamonde. Great performance. Leaves one in on him. And gets it given as well. Like... Chachoa's done well there. Paqueta. Plays it out to Chachoa. And Chachoa... Oh, the through ball off balance wasn't great. Kirkes blocks it, but Arias was open there. Kirkes' position seems to be very poor. Here is Gravenberch now. Flicks it up over the top. Rodrigo to McAllister. Into Isak, who shoots. Sam Johnson touches it onto the post. Now here's Connor Bradley. Diamonde is all over that back line. Somerville through ball into Kolo Muani. He's got nobody with him. Sends it across. Mamardashvili. Arias. Paqueta. Mamardashvili with a great save. Arias did so well just to get there. Ref, they've left one in on Bellegarde there as well. Oh my days. Liverpool are dirty little cheats. Dirty little cheats. Ball out looking for Arias. Kirkes turns it. When the ball goes out, we are going to have to look to take off Bellegarde, I think. Paqueta to Kolo Muani. Tries to turn Van Dijk. That's not going to happen. Achampong's header. Salah first to react to it. And the ball goes straight back to Mamardashvili there. I can't believe... I'm still gutted about that goal that they've scored. Tyler Adams up and around to Arias. Looking for that Chachoa run. He gets that Chachoa run. Chachoa, delivery. Kolo Muani, I didn't actually think he was going to be open. Oh, that was on me. That was no composure. Here's Mo Salah. Get that? Didn't quite, but Wolf brings it away. And then Sam Johnson lobs it forward to Somerville. Somerville's pass intercepted by Mo Salah there. Is Isak. Isak the dirty fraud. Is Achampong. Gets it away to Somerville. Somerville to Bellegarde. Bellegarde into Paqueta. Paqueta took a kick from Gravenberch there. Oh my days. Here is Achampong. Through ball into Kolo Muani. He's going to go across Mamardashvili. And he gets his second. And some would say justice has been served there. Come on. Wolves level it up again. Ay, ay, ay. What a through ball. Van Dijk had his back to it. Kolo Muani puts it in under the scrambling Mamardashvili. Kolo Muani gets his second goal. Arne Slot is angry. Angry that his team have had to cheat to take the lead. And angry that they've been pulled back there as well. And I've just realised I forgot to sub off Bellegarde. I don't like doing it in open play because I always forget where we are. Here's Mo Salah to Connor Bradley. Achampong doesn't want to run. Back to Mo Salah. Isaac is in. Shoots. Johnson. Ay, that camera angle. That camera angle right there had me scrambling. All right, let's get Agbadou on. Let's get Tommy Doyle on. Let's get Alex Scott on as well. We're going to go a little bit defensive here. I don't think we take off a Rocadara, you know. I don't think we do. But we're going to bring on Timo Werner. We're going to bring on Timo Werner and hope that that's going to be good. Bertza plays it short to Salah. Here is Salah still on the ball. A little bit greedy with it. It comes inside to Isaac. Van Dijk. Bertza. Tackle by Alex Scott. And Alex Scott sends it forward. Kolo Muani out wrestled there by Gomez. But Kolo Muani has seen a run of Timo Werner now. He's just trying to hold up play a little bit. Oh, played behind Kolo Muani there. Isaac's height helped him there. Is Vertzer to Gravenberch. McAllister, this is end-to-end stuff here. Rodrigo loses out to Agbadou. Kolo Muani, through ball into Arias. He couldn't, could he? He couldn't, could he? Oh, he's put it wide. He's put it wide. John. He's listed as right-footed as well, which is crazy, but I trust him more with his left. John Arias could have made it. Honestly, 3-2 to Wolves there. And now here comes Florian Wirtz. Salah continues his run. Wolf is back there. Bradley with the cross. Get out, Chachoa. Rodrigo McAllister's just scuffed it straight out. Sam Johnson playing out again, this time to Agbadou. Then Wolf's through ball doesn't find Timo Werner. Got to find a little bit more of that composure again now. Florian Wirtz, Wolf banked on it, not going to Salah. Salah's done a little skill. Here's Isaac. Gravenberch. Passes inside to Isaac. Back out to Connor Bradley. Salah, I can't even see the ball. Agbadou's done well there. Florian Wirtz allowed to turn. Salah also allowed to turn. Rodrigo shoots. Sam Johnson, great save. Come on. They're going to play it short. Wirtz to... Okay. Okay. Salah just kicked it straight out of play. Agbadou's pass. Lost out to Salah now. Bradley's cross. Goes out. Goes out. What are we doing, lads? What are we doing here? Agbadou to Wolf. Wolf cuts it back inside to Tyler Adams. Back to Agbadou. Inside to Alex Scott. Here's Werner. Werner up over the top finds Wolf. Wolf inside to Alex Scott. Alex Scott. Kolo Muani. How is he scored? How is he scored? How has Kolo Muani missed? It wasn't even replay worthy. How has Kolo Muani missed that? Great bit of play down the side from Timo, from Wolf to Alex Scott. And now here comes Rodrigo. And Wolves just trying to cover up on that Isaac on the inside. That is the worst pass I've ever played. It's not at all where I've asked for it. Rodrigo crosses. Johnson throws it straight out. Wolves may think that they can pinch this. Here is Alex Scott. A through ball into Kolo Muani. Alex Scott! Oh, what a save! What a save! What a save from Mamuradashvili at the depth. Oh my days. What a game. What a game that was. 2-2. And you know what? I'm saying it again. Isaac had to kick Diamandi to get the space he needed. Other than that, he was in every man's pocket. That man got passed around more than a £5 note. We got to be happy with a draw. We've got to be happy with a draw at Liverpool, considering that we finished 8th last season. Arsenal dropped points to Everton as well.
Some questions regarding the match.
Arias played great. He had a chance to score as well, unfortunately, but what can you do? So did Kolo Muani as well for the hat-trick. And then at the end there as well, Alex Scott. Nobody wanted to stand up and be a hero, unfortunately. Mosquera disappointed. To be fair, that is on me because I played Acheampong. So yeah, that is on me. I probably should have started you. Sorry, mate. Lucas Paqueta. Of course I'm keeping you in mind. Don't you worry, man. You're good, bro. Don't worry. You're fine. I need to juggle people's happinesses because I've made some promises in this season. Newcastle are top. Oh my. At least 3 players in the team of the week there as well. Can't quite shuffle to it again. And we are playing against Newcastle now. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Can I see the team of the week again? Don't think I can. Doesn't matter. Where's the table? Wait, was the table there? It is there. 14, 15. We was level with Newcastle, so they must be on 16. Okay. Show me the team of the week again. It does. There we go. All right. Gordon, Joe Linton, and Alanga. Yeah, they had 3 players in there. Did we have anyone? That's a con right there. We didn't have anybody. All right. So now we're playing against top then. I'm going to bring Agbadu back in. Acheampong played well. Don't get me wrong, right? That isn't a disappointment on Acheampong. But here we go. Newcastle in first, getting a nosebleed against Wolves in 5th. Also getting a nosebleed, but we have dropped 2 places since the last game. Some dirty cheats of Liverpool. Somerville knocks it onto Wolf though. Wolves looking to start early. Botman gets across. Oh, and Bellegarde has nicked it there. The cross hits Livramento in the face, and that's a corner. Now, we were lethal from these last season. Might be a bit too difficult. Agbadu is there, though. Oh, it's 1-0. What is this Premier League season already? It's 1-0. Come on. Emmanuel Agbadu. Come on. Gets his first goal of the season, and it's from a corner again. Tonali on the line doesn't do enough. Nick Pope probably doesn't do enough. 3 minutes in, and Wolves have taken the lead. It's not going to be that easy, though, at St. James's Park. Definitely not. Here's Tonali, Joelinton, Anthony Gordon. I don't know who they played in the last game. Joelinton's header, and Sam Johnson. After the heroics of Liverpool, Joelinton just puts his forehead on the ball, and Sam Johnson limp wrists it into the goal. Look at this. Great jump. Great jump, but Sam Johnson has to do a lot better there. And immediately it's 1-1 as Arsenal take the lead in their game thanks to Victor Gyökeres. Here's Wolf. Plays it to Bellegarde. Can't get round. I told you it wasn't going to be that easy. But I didn't think it was going to be that easy for them to equalise. I'll be completely honest with you. Great header from Joelinton, though. Oh, but Kolo Muani has nicked it. Kolo Muani, 1-on-1 with Pope. Passes it to Arias. Come on. And it's back to Wolves being in front. John Arias gets the assist from Kolo Muani as a thank you to the assist in his goal against Liverpool. Look at this. Pope stood no chance. Kolo Muani waiting until the last moment. Arias did brilliantly there to check his run. Make sure he stayed onside. It's 2-1 to Wolves. I still don't think it's going to be that easy. But oh my. Here's Anthony Gordon now. But they had their wingers in team of the week for a reason, right? Here's Joelinton now. Boltamada. Agbadu. Joelinton. Agbadu. Oh my days, we can't get it out. Joelinton. Voltamada. Alanga. Sam Johnson's parried it again, and Bruno Guimaraes is offside. Yes. Come on. Come on. That is what we needed. Bellegarde, that's not where I've asked for that, but Lucas Paqueta has recovered it. Agbadu, Bellegarde down to Wolf. Into Bellegarde. Bellegarde looking for the run of Somerville. Botman's intercepted it well. Here's Robinson for Anthony Gordon. Paqueta's done brilliantly there, and Chachoa plays it to John Arias. John Arias inside. Paqueta. Paqueta. Kolo Muani. I didn't want it to Kolo Muani. I wanted it to Bellegarde. Anthony Gordon and Robinson linking up. And now Newcastle have a man over here. Joelinton sends Anthony Gordon on his run. Diamande's got to get back. He has done to a degree, but here's Joelinton, and after his header, I fear him. Great bit of play. Agbadu loses it though. Bruno G turns. Sam Johnson with another parry. If it keeps it out, I'm happy for it. Voltamada up against Bellegarde there. Seemed to be a bit of a mistake. Somerville plays it to Bellegarde. Ah, Bellegarde ran straight into Livramento, but he's won it back, then loses it. There's Bruno G. They commit so many players forward. Joelinton, Bruno G, Anthony Gordon, Nick Voltamada, whoever it is down on this side as well. Like, so many players just step forward into an attacking mid or centre striking role. Like, it's crazy. Look at the bodies in here. There's Robinson done well. Good block. Tyler Adams has had to come back. Lofts it forward as well, hoping to get it to Arias, but he hasn't done. Robinson to Anthony Gordon. That says all you need, though. The fact that Anthony Gordon dropped back into left back to get that ball. Here's Nick Voltamada to Tonali. Joelinton. I feel like Tonali stays back and the other two centre mid step forward. Over and wide to Anthony Alanga. Had a good game last game. Must have done to be in the Premier League Team of the Week. Great block. Agbadu doesn't get there. Bruno G to Alanga. Joelinton. Shoots. Sam Johnson again gets a hand to it, this time only slightly stronger, but it's just going to come back. Wolves have no outpass. And every time we win the ball back, it's straight face planted against the zebra. Tonali now. Nick Voltamada with the turn. And Sam Johnson can just sit on the ball for a second there. Some great saves from Sam Johnson, have to be honest. Oh, referee. Did he wait for Kolo Muani to get back on side? He may have done. Kolo Muani. Chow. Ay, ay, ay. That was a dirty tackle, though. Left one in on my player. Here's Anthony Alanga. To Livramento. Great interception from Bellegarde. And Wolf can play it forward. And now here comes Somerville. Have Wolves steadied the ship here? Kolo Muani turns his defender. Oh, wow. I just lost the ball there for a second. Chachoa tries to get it out to Somerville, but Bruno G makes the tackle. Or interception even. Agbadu, though, he makes the tackle but loses it to Tonali. It is very congested. Newcastle are fighting for every ball here, which is their right. Here comes Anthony Gordon. Diamande stepped way far back there. Fear in the Zebras. There's Joelinton to Nick Voltamada. Bruno G. Agbadu. Good tackle. And Wolves now looking to break. With mere seconds left on the clock. Paqueta out to Arias. Onto his foot. Bellegarde is there. Ay, ay, ay. And that's going to be half time. Again, what a game of football this is. Whew. Haven't been able to stop. We just need to catch a breath. I think I'm going to bring off Bellegarde. Not that he's done anything wrong. I kind of want to just look at height. Maybe that's not the decision yet. I don't think that's the decision yet, actually. No, I'm not changing anything. Not changing anything. Let's go. Oh, look at that. Everything in the first 10 minutes goals-wise, but what a half of football it has been. Alanga did get booked for his filthy tackle, by the way. That was such a bad tackle with frustration. Here is Joelinton now. And Nick Voltamada. Anthony Gordon flicks it back to Joelinton. Down into Robinson. Get it out. Oh! Wolf just left Anthony Alanga a chance to get on that then. Wolf's through ball did not get past Livramento, which is a shame because that would have set Somerville off. Bellegarde with another great tackle, and Kolo Muani can release Arias, and Arias shoots. Great save from Nick Pope. Bellegarde, Somerville, Lucas Paqueta. Paqueta couldn't turn. He had Joelinton right close to him. Voltamada somehow with his long gangly legs keeps hold of the ball there. Don't overcommit. Well done. Paqueta plays it out to Arias. And Arias gets it through the legs to Kolo Muani, who shoots. Oh! If he could have picked out that top corner, that would have been nice. Unfortunately, though, he couldn't. Get it forward. Nope. Head that back. Okay, don't head it back. Lucas Paqueta even on the ball. Great little cut inside. Ref! Ref! That was filth, ref. That was absolute filth. Joelinton knows as well. No, I want to take a proper free kick. Lucas Paqueta steps up. Ooh, okay. A little bit more. Now we scored from a corner. We're not going to score from that one. Joelinton's header. Paqueta. What is going on? I was expecting my players to run back in when I had possession of the ball. It didn't happen. Agbadu held off by Bruno Guimaraes. If we put it nicely, at least. Here's Anthony Gordon. Bruno G. Nick Voltamada. Anthony Gordon. Joelinton, but Chachoa was there. And he can play it out to Lucas Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta trying. Loses it though. And here's Anthony Gordon now. Voltamada. Tonali. Oh, he's going to let it drop. Alanga again. Johnston. I need a bit stronger on those wrists, mate. Get out. Wolf done well there. Didn't let Joelinton have a go at the ball. Here's Anthony Alanga now. Great tackle by Wolf. But he's lost it to Tonali. Overran it on the escape. Alanga. Bruno G. Crosses it out to Anthony Gordon. Don't foul him, Anthony Gordon. Oh, and Sam Johnson scrambles for it as well. Oh. Come on. Paqueta up over the top. Finds John Arias. Cuts inside. Looking for Kolo Muani. Doesn't get there. Paqueta went in studs first there. That would have been dangerous if he had hit. Anthony Gordon to Livramento. But Chachoa is still there in the centre. Chachoa shoots. Pope saves it. Kolo Muani is there, but Pope recovers. Here's Malik Chow. Bruno G. To Tonali. Joelinton plays it back to Bruno G. Tonali plays it forward into Alanga. Wolf has tried to anticipate the run. It hasn't quite worked. Still Anthony Alanga now. The concentration needs to be key here. The cross inside. Nobody's there. Nobody was there to defend it. And Newcastle level it up. Oh, man. It gets played out to Alanga here. Great cross. There's no one in the centre. Diamondi out of position. Agbadu out of position. The entire Wolves team just played themselves there. It come off Bruno's nose. All right, let's have a look at some subs. It's been a scrappy game. It really has. I'm going to go for the Scott and Doyle sub. We're also going to go for Arokadare instead of Kolo Muani. Don't really want to switch these guys, but we will. See how that goes. First against fifth, and we had a chance to really make up some space on first. Wolf has lost it now, and here's Anthony Alanga. Didn't quite have the vision to see what was going on. Oh my days, how has Anthony Alanga recovered that? Here's Newcastle now. Agbadu's done all right. And now here's Timo Werner. Tommy Doyle. Tommy Doyle doesn't find Alex Scott. You've got to find Alex Scott there. It's no excuse. Joe Linton. Out to Anthony Alanga, and Wolf's got to get back now. He's lost a few yards on him. Gets it back though, that's fine. Wolf to Timo Werner. Into Tommy Doyle. Tommy Doyle's through ball. Back to Timo Werner. Timo Werner's cross. Arokadare is there. He's hit the ground for some reason. Here's Livramento. Can play it out. Newcastle will feel like they can get something here. Chachoa against Gordon. Played into Chachoa. Arias. Hasn't quite worked out for him. Tommy Doyle. Alex Scott. Why have you taken the extra touch? Tonali to Bruno G. Lofts it out, but that's going straight out there. Alex Scott down to Arokadare. Polu unlucky, man. Just kind of feeding on scraps at the moment. Is there time, one way or another, for a chance? Andre has come on, ex-Wolves to Newcastle. Less than a minute left and Bruno G kicks it off. Arias to Tolu. Alex Scott can't get the ball past Chow. And that's going to be full time. So, second game of the video. A second 2-2. But this time, we were the one dragged back. Again, we have to be happy with 2-2 against Newcastle, considering. But it felt like 3 points dropped there. That was such a shame. And we've fallen into 6th. We've got Spurs. We've got Spurs in the next game. Have a look at the league table. So we've dropped from 3rd to 6th and we haven't lost a game. We're 3 points behind Arsenal still. Excuse me. And Spurs are not too far behind us either. But we've got to start making some gaps to the teams below us. If you're watching, please do leave a like on the video. Drop a comment down below. Let me know you're here. That really helps me out, like mentally and stuff. So if you could, that would be great. And please do hit that subscribe button. Wolves in 7th against Spurs in 5th. So they must have had a game in hand. That's actually put them above us on goal difference. That makes it even worse. Okay. Kolo Muani was a little bit silent in that last game, I feel. But he did play the pass to Arias, so let's not be too harsh. I'm going to carry on like that. No changes. We took the lead early twice against Newcastle. If we can get that again. At Molineux, I think. Against Spurs. Yes, it is at Molineux. Against Tottenham Hotspur. Kolo Muani against his old club. Or pass inside. They've still got Christian Romero. They've still got Bentancur. They've got Yannick Carrasco. Arias plays it out to Paqueta. Paqueta can't get his cross off. Does save it though. Arias. Chachoa. Kolo Muani loses it to Van de Ven. That's going to be a tough one. Solanke's still here. Timo Werner also playing against the next club here as well, actually. Oh, if he comes off the bench. Sorry. Bellegarde. Paqueta. Arias. The overlapping run from Chachoa is great. Chachoa's delivery. Bellegarde is in there, but Restes makes the save. The throw out, though, that was a risky throw. Is Carrasco into Solanke. Bentancur, they've got men open there in the middle if they can get it played, but Paqueta did brilliantly. Chachoa up over the top to Arias. Arias' delivery looks for Kolo Muani, isn't going to find him. Paqueta's there, isn't going to get there. Goes in with his studs again. He did that in the last game. Diamandi to Chachoa. Lucas Paqueta. Bellegarde. Wolf. Ah, the through ball into Somerville. I see it. It wasn't good. Xavi Simons. Yannick Carrasco. Udogi. But Lucas Paqueta steps up and wins it back. And now here comes John Arias. Couldn't cut inside. Romero pounced at the right time. Is Bentancur. So really the only changes that I see at the moment is Yannick Carrasco out here. Oh, great tackle. Not great tackle, sorry. Great turn. It wasn't a great tackle. Refs allowed it to continue though. So Yannick Carrasco on left wing and Restes in goal. Chachoa's done brilliantly there to meg him. Ah, he's offside. Probably going to see a... Oh, I didn't expect a book in there. Yannick Carrasco booked. That's not who I expected to see booked, I'll be honest. Thought my player was going to get booked. It's Solanke. Bentancur to Solanke. Xavi Simons. I thought Xavi Simons was offside, but I guess not. Udogi covers it well. Here's Yannick Carrasco now. Udogi. Diamande, who's lost it. Solanke now out wide, not where he wants to be. Is Mohamed Kudus. And Sam Johnson's going to be all right there. So both teams getting into some opportunities, but not really doing anything in the positions. Bellegarde out to Somerville. Cuts it inside to Bellegarde again, but can't turn their defenders. And now here comes Solanke. Out to Mohamed Kudus. That Jed Spence on the overlap there, it was. Inside to Xavi Simons. He gets the right side of the defender. Oh, one lapse in concentration because I'm trying to see if that's Jed Spence. And Tottenham take the lead. Xavi Simons should never get past his defender there. And pink boots Solanke himself straight into the top corner. Nothing Sam Johnson could do. Oh, this is disappointing if this is how this is going to end. I just can't get through their defence. And I... Oh. Kolo Muani. Oh, Jed Spence was there. I just can't get through their defence because their centre-backs are so static. And then when I go round the wing, I can't get a cross on. And I don't mean a breakfast patisserie. Is Udogi. Bentancur. Udogi. Carrasco. Can't get the ball off him. Sam Johnson, you got that right? Yep. Somerville fighting, but he's not getting there. Can't let Xavi Simons control the midfield, man. Here's Udogi into Xavi Simons. Back into Udogi. The cross, get it out. They haven't. Solanke puts it wide. Wolves beat Tottenham's press there. But then Wolf never gets the ball off, man. Solanke ignored the run of Xavi Simons there. Papametissa. It's just completely opened up for him. Xavi Simons, great save. I just watched as my team disappeared. Oh my days. Wait for my player to get behind Yannick Carrasco to then throw the ball. Okay. Here comes Spurs again. Here's Yannick Carrasco. Ooh, doggy. Oh my days. It's changed the defend. It's changed which defender I had. So they all ignored the ball. Arias, what are you doing? Not been a good game from Arias or any of my top three, to be fair. Is Yannick Carrasco into the centre. Honestly, Spurs are playing some good football here. Is Diamandi to Yannick Carrasco. Bentancur. Now here's Agbadou, but he's not going to be able to do anything with it. It's half time. We look like we're devoid of options up front, unfortunately. Probably not going to like that decision, but we're going to go for it anyway. I'm also going to go attacking just to get a bit more movement, a bit more urgency. Carrasco's lost it to Chachoa. Paqueta out to Timo Werner. Like, the pass inside never works, ever. But it's like the only pass I have on. Chachoa gets there, launches it forward. Romero and Van de Ven nearly causing themselves some issues there. Timo, bruv, come on, you got 91 pace, mate. Here's Mohamed Kudus. The Jed Spence. Agbadou and Somerville done well there to get the ball. And now here comes Somerville. Look at the pace on Spence. Like, it's not even aimed at the player. Like, Somerville chasing down Kudus here. Xavi Simons. Papametissa to Bentancur. To Xavi Simons. Agbadou's turned back into trouble, which I haven't asked him to do. Not looking good. It's not looking good. Get it out. Timo Werner's turned into trouble here. Yannick Carrasco puts it over the bar. What is that? It's Solanke. Mohamed Kudus. Wolf, Kudus. He's tried to be cheeky there, hasn't he? Oh my days. I feel like excuse me, I feel like the bubble is being burst here. Another corner. 5 Tottenham corners to none from Wolves. Again, just straight at the player. And then doesn't release the ball. Tottenham just finding space where there should be no space at all. Sam Johnson, well done. Timo Werner, Paqueta, Arokadare up over the top. It was a poor through ball, but it got to Timo Werner, so we'll be happy there. The cross, Arokadare manages to get his head on it. I was going to say knocks it down, but he didn't. My crosses just aren't working at all. And that's going to be another corner for Tottenham here. We can't go through their centre-backs. They're too solid. We can't go round them and cross it in. My crosses aren't hitting any targets. Well done, Kulu. First touch of the ball. Runs it straight off. All right, Arokadare. Great ball to Timo Werner. He should have the pace. Passes it across. Alex Scott, straight at the keeper. I didn't want that to go all the way across goal like that. Timo found the wrong player. There's Lucas Paqueta. The symbol on the screen meant I couldn't see where my player was, but Timo Werner's done well. Somerville. Out to Paqueta. Timo Werner's trying to juggle it around Romero. I need to get Paqueta off. He's exhausted. What is that pass? Here's Kulusevski now. Into Solanke. Wolf reacted. Didn't react fast enough. But it hasn't gone in, so that's okay. Alright, Paqueta's exhausted. Bring him on. Bring him on and switch those two around. That's kind of everything I've got at this point. Alright, he's offside anyway, that's fine. What is that? What is that? I've asked for it to go down the line. Tyler Adams. Tommy Doyle. Rooney Bargy. The cross. Alex Scott! Ah! I need a Joe Linton, mate. I just need a Joe Linton. It's Kulusevski now. And now here's Chachoa. Cuts inside to Rudy Bargy. How has Van der Ven got across there? Alex Scott into Timo Werner, who can't bring the ball under control. Oh, I don't normally regret signings, but I've actually made two terrible signings for this Wolves team. Brian Brobby, who doesn't even make it onto the bench. And Timo Werner. Is Wolf. Still fighting his Wolf, but that's going to be game now. That's ours. 2 minutes of added time left. Alex Scott can't get the ball forward. Why have you turned there? I'm holding left. Yeah, Timo, man. Bloody Timu. That's going to be game, that is. One lapse in concentration has cost us to lose there. I'm actually gutted by that. Don't talk to me, you crap manager. I'm actually gutted. Don't shake his hand. Don't shake his bloody hand. So, unfortunately, no win in today's episode. 2 draws, which wasn't the end of the world. And a loss that genuinely does feel like the end of the world. Like, that hurt, man. That actually hurt. Guys, if you're watching, please do leave a like on the video. Drop a comment, let me know you're here. And if you're new to the channel, I'd greatly appreciate if you could hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace!